What would you imagine a submarine going that deep into the ocean would use for its control system? I mean, really think about what submarines use for their controls. Before I tell you what OceanGate decided to do, I want you to imagine you're at Call of Duty Champs, or if you're like me, Apex Legends Global Series, or if you're a kid, maybe like a Fortnite tournament at your school or something. What controls do you think the players are using to compete for $1 million championship? Probably Xbox One controllers, or maybe PS5 controllers, or if you're behind the times like me, you'd be using your PS4 controller. By now you've heard a lot about the OceanGate submarine tragedy from last summer, but I just learned something that made me super mad as a lawyer and as a gamer. And like as a human being. For those of you who need a quick refresher, here's the quick and dirty. Some rich guy thought he could be a mogul and break the mold with submarine exploration. Like, he literally made the sub out of carbon fiber when every expert told him it's gonna get crushed under the ocean pressure. And that's exactly what happened, killing 5 people inside. That was all the people, no one survived. And this isn't just my opinion, it's what this new lawsuit alleges, that OceanGate CEO Richard Rush, that sounds like a Bond villain. The CEO thought of himself as an equal to Steve Jobs and Elon Musk, and he buried safety precautions under the sea. That's insensitive. CEO Rush is accused of rushing the safety protocols to launch his sub sooner. Sorry. The lawsuit was filed last week by the family of one of the deceased passengers, and you can do that as the estate of a person who died. But it wasn't just any passenger. It was Paul-Henri Nargeolet. This guy was called Mr. Titanic because he had the record for most Titanic dives in the world. More than James Cameron, okay? And that's where this OceanGate sub was supposed to go. It was going to the Titanic site. It's so tragic. This guy was actually going down there with the other people as a guide to help navigate the Titanic and show people some really cool history. But the CEO just didn't care about safety. OceanGate, a multi-million-dollar company sending billionaires down to the bottom of the sea to explore the Titanic. They didn't, who is this guy? He's got a turbo Type R, come on guy. Oh, now he's following me, damn it. OceanGate, a multi-million-dollar company sending billionaires to the bottom of the ocean to visit the Titanic, didn't even use any of the submarine controls that modern ships use. They didn't even use the controls we use in cars. What they should have done is, I don't know, build a custom system for their custom submarine. That's what the lawsuit alleges, at least. Instead, OceanGate decided to use a control system that was more practical, more accessible. So accessible that we're driving to go pick one up right now. So they didn't use these controllers for the Xbox. They didn't even use these controllers from a PlayStation. No. They went all the way over here where the Logitech controllers should be, but the controllers aren't even here. They don't even sell them anymore. They used a freaking Logitech controller. Who uses a Logitech controller? That's what you give your little brother when you're playing Mario Kart and you don't like him. And they used a really, really old cheap one, the F710. It's powered by AA batteries. And they connected it, get this, they connected it via Bluetooth. Even I know to hardwire my controller when I'm playing Apex. Oh shoot, it's not even wired, damn. Even I know to hardwire my controller when I'm playing Apex. So why does this make OceanGate liable? Well, they were negligent. This is how you prove negligence. You have to prove that the company here owed the passengers a duty. Well, they did. I mean, they owed them a duty not to be dead. Then you have to prove that that duty was breached. Yeah, if any person on that jury is a gamer, they're voting against OceanGate the moment they see the Logitech controller. Let's be real. And then you have to show that the breach caused harm. Yeah, people died. Come on, man. Okay, I know what you're wondering. Legend, what about the waivers they signed? Let me explain something to you. Waivers don't protect against everything. They definitely don't protect against negligence. Think about what kind of society we'd live in if a waiver could protect against someone being an absolute idiot or breaking the law. I'll tell you what would happen. Every company would make you sign a waiver and then they'd have zero responsibility towards the products or services that they sell. Which reminds me, the statements in this video are not to be construed as legal advice and are to be used for entertainment purposes only. Viewer agrees to waive all legal rights, including but not limited to suing LEGENDesq for malpractice in the event that viewer listens to Legend and results in injury or harm. All rights reserved, no purchase necessary. See store for details. You can't waive away your legal rights to sue, especially if the company did something so negligent that they would be liable otherwise. Do you think that OceanGate cared about safety, or do you think they should be sued to the depths of hell? I read the comments and I respond to as many as I can, so fire away.